Hey, welcome to Quest for Life. I'm Paloma, and in this episode I'm going to show you how I make my loose raspberry leaf tea. So while I was researching ways to help my labor go well, I came across raspberry leaf tea. Since I heard it helps tone the uterus and just helps with labor overall, I decided I had nothing to lose by trying it. It's been great so far. I've been drinking it during my second trimester and third trimester, although I hear that it's best, especially for the third trimester, if you're getting really close to giving birth. Before I show you how to make the tea, just a quick note, I recommend that you start brewing a small amount per cup that you brew. I suggest starting with a small cup and just a teaspoon of the raspberry leaf tea, and if it kind of settles well, then you can increase the amount to up to a tablespoon per small cup, or maybe like a larger cup of water. The reason for that is that everybody is different and you may react differently. When I first got the tea, I was super excited and I stuffed so much of the raspberry tea into making a little mug, and it made me feel queasy and weird, so I was like, oh no, that's too much. So I had reduced the raspberry tea to like a teaspoon. Now I've been doing about 2 teaspoons per regular mug, and it works really well for me. Now you can also make a big batch of raspberry leaf tea if you don't want to keep making little cups every day or throughout the day. What you do for that is brew 3/4 cup to 1 cup of a loose raspberry leaf tea per gallon that you make, and that way you can store it and have it ready to go in the fridge if you want. All right, let's make some tea. Okay, so your first step is to heat up some water. This is my raspberry leaf tea. I recommend buying a big bulk bag, and then you can simply use an old mason jar. This is an old jam jar, peanut butter jar, anything really, and I just stock it up, and once it's empty I put in some more. For this video I'm gonna make a normal size mug as well as a larger mug here, and this larger mug here, once it cools down, I'm gonna pour it into this bottle so I could have some cold tea in the fridge for later on. Next is adding the loose leaf tea into the mug, and there's lots of little cute thingies like this guy and this ball, which I am using for this video, that you can use to add in your loose leaf tea. So here I have just a little over a teaspoon that I'm going to brew, and I close it up here and seal it like that. Add it into this small cup here, and then it kind of just latches like that. So there I have my little regular cup. Then I'm going to take my large cup and I'm going to put this robot guy. I'm going to add some more loose leaf tea. So I'm just going to take around a tablespoon and stuff it into this little robot infuser that I have here. Okay, after I've stuffed my little robot, I'm going to close it up. There we go. So I added my little infusers into my cups, and my water is hot now. So we're ready to steep our tea. There we go. Once you've poured your hot water into your mug, I'd say to let it steep for 3 to 5 minutes. The longer steep, the better and more infused your tea will be. While my tea steeps for 5 minutes, I'm just going to take my bottle here and add a tablespoon of chia seeds, so that once it cools down, it'll be a chia raspberry leaf tea drink. So here we are, just made some loose raspberry leaf tea. I've got my cup here, and they say it's especially good to drink a lot of it in your last trimester. Even up to 4 cups is good. So if you really like this tea, go ahead and drink up. You can feel free to leave the leaves in there if you want, or after 5 minutes you can take them out and just sip so it doesn't infuse too much and make you feel weird. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you learned how to make some good loose raspberry leaf tea. If you have any questions about how to do it or about the tea, just let me know below. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.